What exactly is a Docker image layer? Imagine building a complex Lego structure. Each piece you add is like a layer in a Docker image. Every layer is a small, separate piece that contributes to the whole picture. Now, think of Docker images as stacks of these Lego pieces, each one representing a change or addition. When you create a Docker image, you are stacking layers on top of each other to make a complete environment for your application. A Docker image layer is a read-only file system change. It can be an added file, a modified file, or a deleted file. Each instruction in a Dockerfile, like installing software or copying files, creates a new layer. These layers are fixed once they are made, so they do not change later. This makes sure that every time you build an image, it stays consistent. The technology behind this layering is called a union file system. It combines all the layers into one view without physically merging them. This means Docker can reuse layers across different images. For example, if two images share the same base layer, Docker only stores that layer once. This saves storage space and makes building images faster. In deployment and scaling, understanding these layers helps a lot. When you update an application, Docker only rebuilds the layers that changed. This speeds up deployment because it avoids rebuilding the entire image. Reusing common base layers across projects reduces duplication and saves time. It also makes rolling back to previous versions easier since each layer can be inspected or reverted. For containerization and orchestration, layers ensure that containers behave the same way every time. When you start a container from an image, it uses these layers to create a consistent environment. If you need to scale your application, Docker can quickly spin up new containers using the same layers, making deployment more efficient. When writing a Dockerfile, each command creates a new layer. For example, starting from a minimal base image like Ubuntu, installing dependencies, copying your code, and setting configurations all add layers. If you change your code and rebuild, Docker only updates the layers that are different. This makes the process faster and uses fewer resources. In short, a Docker image layer is like a building block. It captures a specific change in the environment or application. When combined, these layers form a complete, reliable, and portable environment for your backend services. Understanding how these layers work helps you build better, faster, and more efficient deployment workflows.